Those were the carpenters, Mr. Takimoto and his son. Both of them are Mr. Takimoto. They are carpenters living about 5 minutes down the road on the other side, across the tunnel, in a place called Yunomata. This is Hiroihara. They live in Yunomata. And apparently, they have fixed the house before, the kitchen at least, many years ago, the father. It's 10 o'clock. So Mr. Takimoto and his father are carpenters, and they came this morning to look at the house and make measurements of everything. And with a closer look, they estimate that the project could cost about 9,000 US dollars. And that includes jacking up the house in different parts to replace the beams. So the current beams at the bottom, it's all quite soft, all eaten by termites. Some parts it's just locks propping up the whole thing. So what they're gonna do is to saw off the bottom, jack up the house first so you can saw off the bottom, and put new pieces of wood there so the house can withstand earthquakes and all that. It will be at least new wood so that the house will be restored to its original state. And the other thing is that they're going to replace all the floors, all 5 rooms. And at this price, 9,000 US dollars, it's actually it's a friendship price. They say it's because I'm moving to the village, and they're excited to see a young person move in. They want to support that, so they are being very supportive. The other thing that they did was they have actually given me wood. So previously for the beehives, if you've been watching the last few videos, you know I've been making beehives because it's swarming season very soon, and I want to keep bees. So I ordered wood from Conan Pro in long planks, pieces of wood like this, but they were about 4 times as long. So they were quite long. I had to saw them myself. You saw the sawing, and that required some work. But the wood wasn't perfect. So you can, if I do this, you can start to see the wood rocks. There's a bit of rocking motion here because it's not perfectly straight. There's some well, it's not perfect. So this is not good for the bees because when I join them together, there are sometimes a bit of a gap. A very, very tiny gap, but a gap nonetheless, so that there's some light coming in, and bees don't like light in their hives. So if there's light, they are less likely to occupy that hive. And I needed more wood anyway, so I ordered some from Mr. Takimoto. And this morning, he brought in all this wood, and they are all perfectly straight. If you take a closer look, it's a much better quality of wood too, because most of these logs, I'd say about 90% of these logs, they come from the center of the tree. So you can see this ring here, and it's not going to warp as much as something that's from the side of the tree like this one. So this was much cheaper. You can see the stuff from the Conan shop. They're almost all from the side of the tree, not in the center. The center is usually used for the pillars, so they've reserved that for the pillars. But over here, many of these logs that Mr. Takimoto delivered are from the center. For beehive, this means that we're using super premium stuff, and it's going to be all perfectly aligned. There's no gap at all. So I am very grateful to them for this. They were super fast. I thought they would take like a few days. They came just in one day, and they cut everything to the right size for me. So this means beehive making will be super quick for me now. I can make hundreds of this if I want. Maybe I should. And the thing is, it all smells very nice. They're super fast, and it's all for free. they said it's a gift because I'm moving into the village and they wanted to support this project, support Ryunohara. Plus, they also, well, they're kind of happy to have an old house like this to work on. It's special for them. It's very rare that they get such a traditional project work on. But primarily, they wanted to support a young person coming into the village. So they gave me all this without charge, and I'm super grateful for that. So they are going to be the first people to get honey from this place if the bees do come. So I have told them that the bees may not come, but if they do come, the Takimotos will be the first to get honey. So that's that.
we're holding on to the good wood. So this is from 120 years ago. These were the floorboards. We'll reuse them for something else. Okay, so as you saw, we have been dismantling most of the house. The whole house has been bitten to death by termites, especially the floors. So the carpenters, Mr. Takimoto, both Mr. Takimotos, are going to replace the floors for me. And it's super exciting watching them work because woodworking in Japan, the joinery and everything, it's all done without nails. And it's quite amazing to be able to watch them up close from start to finish. So I'm really excited to see what happens next, and it's been unexpectedly fast so far. I'm helping them out as much as I can. I'm just the garbage boy right now, pulling out all the stuff that they're throwing out, and I think that will cut some hours from their work. That will allow them to work faster on the stuff they really need to do, the important stuff. So I'm gonna have lunch, and they're gonna come back after lunch also. And I have to clean up the place before they come, all the wood scraps, so that they can work in a nice, safe environment too. Nice, safe environment. I found this very nice bench-like thing. I think it's a bench, it could be something else. Let me see if it's recording. Yes, I'm recording. And I found this bench in the storeroom. It's maybe it's not for sitting, it's probably for placing some stuff to dry maybe. But I'm just having eggs and rice with yomogi. Yomogi is Japanese mugwort that I found on the road. It's supposed to be good for health. And I'm only having this because I haven't had time to go to the supermarket to buy more ingredients. So it's just eggs and rice for today. I forgot to put salt in. So Mori will get a bit, just hang on. This food here is suitable for Mori because there's no salt. I'm not just going to make you watch me eat. I'm just here to say this is how lunchtime looks like. I love being able to sit out in the sun and have lunch under the sun, so that's nice. Mori, this could be a bait later. See you guys later. lots of tiny stones everywhere, and they're not fixed down properly. So I'm just getting all of them, and I'm dumping them behind so that they serve as some drainage for the house. So it's all pebbles outside, and when water splashes, it just goes through rocks. I also don't want to have too many rocks here, because later on I am thinking of getting some charcoal to spread on the ground, and that will prevent the what do you call that? The humidity from gathering inside. Charcoal helps to absorb water and release them, so it will maintain a nice temperature throughout the year. So right now I'm just gathering rocks.
これもこんなんで揚げてかまさなあかな。
そうか。よし。
その小さいジャッキで揚げようか。このところ開かなくちゃうか。開かない。
そうがでかいか。
ああ、なんだ、それだけの、ここのタコの。
おいや。
やっぱりこの、どうぞ。あら、はい。
これ。入らんことおったね。さっきの。
この前見て、パイプ入れちゃうらじゃ。
増えたさかや。
お前のことでやらなかったって言ったら、またパイプ入れちゃうらじゃ。マンゴーブイだ。
この。そうか。
なんかあそこへ出たら上がらなあかん。
もう一回りやってる。
毎回一回り見たらもう置いてシール切ってのせるわ。父ちゃんも父ちゃんも
So Mr. Takimoto, the elder Takimoto, was talking about this. He says that this is super rare because it's sakura, very very hard wood. Actually, you can feel it, and to have this would be quite special. It's something you don't ever see today. Probably because the sakura trees that were huge were turned into this.
ほんまはここで切れたらええんやろ。ほんま言うたら。
なあ。
ほいだ板下のところこの大引き
いいだらいいんや。
うんこれ突き出すってことやな。ほんじゃこれで切れってことや。
切らなあかんかな。
大丈夫だ。叩いてくる。おう。
あとあの線が来とんのやろうな。
まあこれ咲いたら
あ、いいかやな、伸びたやなのかな。遠いけやろ。よいしょ。
今日またスーパー買い物に行くん。
うん。Okay, so it's the second day of the major works, and the Takimotos have gone home. It's now something like 8-9 o'clock. I'm the only one here, and I'm here because it's their rest day tomorrow. They will not be coming in until Monday, and I want to apply the Bengara Iro and the Kaki Shibu, which is the astringent persimmon juice. This is the red color that you see here. It will protect the wood. The Bengara also is a kind of, I'm not sure what this is, I have to research this, but it's also supposed to keep insects away, prevent rot. Gotta fix that light. But yeah, I'm going to mix this in, and what this requires is, I think, 1 part this, 2 parts water, and some of that coloring. So I think I will put maybe 1/3 of this in, maybe half actually even. Let's put in 1 liter. 1 liter will give me about 10 meters square of ink. Of paint. Some more. I think that's 1 meter. 1 liter. That's about 1 liter. This goes back, and this is all natural. It's all made from persimmon juice, and that's it. So it's the tannins of the persimmon. Okay. Made in Japan, of course, and then water goes in. So about 2 parts to 1 liter. This is a bit less than what I need, but It's alright, it can be stronger. And then some of this colouring. It's the Bengara Iro, Bengara colour. It's nice and red. I think this looks like a horror film. The lights flashing, and I got a big bucket of red liquid here. Okay, let's see how this application is. It'll be like somewhat better. Well, I think that I'll make do with this. So let's just do this. Go. Okay. Good night.